Greetings fellow gamers, I'm the Soulsborne Seeker and I'm back with another video showcasing 9 upcoming indie Metroidvania games you probably haven't heard of, expected to release sometime in 2023 or later. Before we start, as always, a kind reminder to please consider subscribing to the channel if you end up enjoying this content, since it will help me reach even more people and spread the knowledge far and wide. And now, without further ado, let's dive into it. We start our journey with Puppetmaster, a 2D Metroidvania title with a focus on atmosphere, lore, and combat. Puppetmaster takes place in a haunting world known as the Mountain, a place whose citizens are suffering under an oppressive curse inflicted upon them by an evil being known as the Musician, who uses this malediction to control them. In an effort to end the Musician's reign of tyranny, the titular Puppetmaster sends you, the puppet, to travel across the realm and destroy the villain in order to restore the world back to the way it was. But whether your master has ulterior motives remains to be seen. The game boasts a massive world full of secrets to unearth and lore to discover, along with a combat system that draws heavily from the Smash Bros. Franchise. Fighting will be further enhanced by an amulet system which will allow you to choose among 3 different types of power, namely offensive, defensive, or a more agility-based approach, thus giving you the option to tailor gameplay according to your preferred style. Add to the above an evocatively nostalgic art style as well as a haunting soundtrack, and Puppetmaster is shaping up to become a memorable dark fairy tale whose lonely world will linger long after you've finished it. Puppetmaster has an estimated release date sometime in 2025 and is currently confirmed for PC. Next we have Momogatari, a hand-drawn Metroidvania game that features frenetic combat and influences from Japanese folklore. Momogatari puts you in the shoes of Momotaro, a swordsman who embarks on a quest across the realm of darkness to lift a curse from someone dear to him. His journey won't be easy, since this dark world is home to demonic creatures known as yokai, and ruled over by powerful beings known as kami. Thankfully, Momotaro is in possession of a legendary sword that can change its nature on a whim, allowing you to adapt your combat approach based on your fighting style of choice. Featuring a vast, interconnected world, epic boss fights and tight combat and platforming, Momogatari looks like a title to keep an eye on. Momogatari has no release date as of yet, but is expected to come out for PC. Moving on, there's Florarium, a colorful Metroidvania title with a foundation on ranged combat. Here you take on the role of Ayana, a girl that wakes up in a mysterious world with her memory gone. Armed with her trusty bow, she starts traveling this unknown realm in search of her recollections. Florarium's special approach lies on the main character's weapon, since the game focuses on archery as your main means of disposing of your enemies, which will definitely lead to some exciting battles. Combat aside, exploration will also play an important part in your experience, since the map is sprawling and interwoven, and filled with secrets for you to discover. Florarium has no release date as of yet, but will be coming out for PC. Following, we have Omega Warp, an action-adventure Metroidvania game with clear science fiction influences. You play as either Lana Winfort or Steen Redfire, 2 investigators who are sent to space in order to board the IC Horizon Prime, an interstellar freighter that unexpectedly ceased communications with its base of operations on Earth about a year ago. As either one of the 2 protagonists, you will explore the huge spacecraft in order to figure out what led to this loss of contact by uncovering clues left behind by the unfortunate crew. Your treacherous journey will hopefully be made easier by the existence of upgrades you will be able to find across the ship, which will allow you to improve your energy weapons in order to eliminate your foes more efficiently. Omega Warp is expected to come out sometime in 2023 for PC. Next up, there's Lo-Fi Samurai, a stylish Metroidvania inspired by animated shows like Samurai Jack and Samurai Champloo. Lo-Fi Samurai takes place in a Japan-inspired kingdom whose emperor suddenly decided to cut off from the outside world. Following the closure of its borders, the emperor unleashed death squads across the realm with orders to kill everyone on sight. With rumors of a dark power working behind the scenes, an eldritch force that may have driven the ruler mad, you take on the role of Lo-Fi, a samurai who embarks on a journey to investigate what really led the emperor to this insanity. What's special about Lo-Fi Samurai is that it features two different modes that you can utilize at will, one being the normal state and the other the rhythm state. In the normal state, everything works as expected from a Metroidvania platformer in terms of movement and actions. In the rhythm state, however, the game adopts a rhythm game element where you need to time your actions according to the meter that appears at the bottom of the screen, leading to exciting battles and platforming segments where rhythm enhances the on-screen happenings. Aside from these unique elements, the game also features a huge world that can be explored in non-linear fashion, numerous secrets and optional bosses, as well as side quests that allow you to venture off the beaten path for unique rewards. Lo-Fi Samurai has no release date as of yet, but will be coming out for PC. Farther down we have HeroSquare, a retro-inspired Metroidvania title that harkens back to the arcade era of the 1980s. As the titular square, you awaken in a colorful world without recollection of how you got there. What you do know is that you have lost something that awaits somewhere in the depth of this realm, and so you start on your path to reclaim it. HeroSquare features a very nostalgic art style reminiscent of retro games of yore, while retaining the elements that made people fall in love with the Metroidvania genre in the first place. You will get to explore a vast map filled up with power-ups to claim, enemies to beat, as well as secrets to find, some of which will require smart positioning to be revealed. It also utilizes a top-down perspective which seems capable of presenting you with unique fighting opportunities as well as exciting platforming challenges. HeroSquare has no release date as of yet, but is expected to come out for PC. Then comes Faerie Afterlight, a 2D Metroidvania experience inspired by the rich folklore of Indonesia. As the inseparable duo of Kimo and Wispy, you will get to traverse the daunting realm of Lumina in search of the scattered shards of light. Lumina is home to a diverse assortment of biomes, including caverns, deep seas, and ghostly cities, all of which are filled with secrets, ability upgrades, as well as hostile creatures known as Titans, which you will have to overcome in order to grow stronger. Faerie Afterlight takes full advantage of its two protagonists, and you will have to use the abilities of both in order to advance, with one controlling the environment and the other taking advantage of the platforming opportunities these changes will present. Faerie Afterlight has no release date as of now, but will be coming out for PC. Nearing the end, we have Aethera, Eternal Odyssey, a 3D Metroidvania game that draws inspiration from games like Rygar and Castlevania. Utilizing a PS1 to PS2 aesthetic, Aethera will let you explore the ruins of an ancient civilization, uncovering dark secrets and fighting mythical beasts in the process. The game features in-depth exploration, meaning you will get to investigate the world in a 2D perspective but will also have the chance to traverse toward the background, effectively opening up great opportunities for added exploration and uncovering secrets. Aethera Eternal Odyssey has no release date as of yet, but will be available for PC. Finally, there's Noreya, the Gold Project, a dark fantasy Metroidvania title with a unique approach to exploration and ability progression. Noreya takes place in the city of Lemia, a place that was once ruled by the goddess of light before she was imprisoned by Oria, the malicious god of avarice, who usurped control from her and corrupted the citizens in exchange for wealth. You brandish the Blade of Kali, a fighter who decides to investigate the rumors of the goddess's downfall by visiting the city to witness everything for herself. The unique thing about Noreya is its allegiance system, an element that allows you to make decisions that will have you side with either the gods of light and darkness or the gods of corruption and gold, with said decisions having a direct effect on plot and gameplay. Based on your loyalties, you will gain access to different skill trees as well as diverse story endings. But the most intriguing part is that your allegiance will also influence the map, with biomes and areas changing according to which deities you decided to follow. Taking into consideration the challenging platforming segments the game features, as well as the fact that the map can be explored in non-linear fashion, Noreya could potentially become one of the most exciting exploration experiences in recent years if it manages to play its cards right. Noreya the Gold Project is slated for release near the end of 2023 for PC. What did you think of these games? Did you already know about them? Are you planning to try any of them out? Let me know in the comments below, and feel free to point out any obscure titles you may have come across. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, Soulsborne Seeker out!